Hey everyone, you're watching Preppy Kitchen, where I, John Cannell, teach you how to make delicious homemade dishes to share with your family and friends. Do you hate those cookies that you make where the batter becomes all gloopy and blobby and like they just kind of spread out in the oven, your hands are all sticky? This is a magical chocolate cutout cookie recipe where it's like no fuss, no muss, you're done, laser sharp edges, and they are
gorgeous,
delicious. Today I'm at my friend Amy's house. She invited me over for some holiday baking, especially because she took pity on a kitchenless food blogger. The kitchen's almost done. We have our appliances.
And cabinets come at the end of the week.
I've filled her in. Yes, the cabinets are coming too. Let's get started. For this recipe, we're gonna use it's like really simple. It's like a 2-1-1 recipe.
I like it.
So 2 cups of flour, but there's a little twist. And it's not because I like making things more difficult, it's to make you have the best cookie ever. 2 cups of all-purpose flour is 120 grams. No, 2 cups is 240 grams. What we're gonna do is actually now take 2 tablespoons out, and I'm just gonna go like 1, 2. So now I have 225 grams. And we're gonna replace that with cornstarch. Do you ever do that for your cookies?
No, I've never done that before.
Okay, so if you've seen my no-spread sugar cookie recipe, which you can click up here for, it makes things really hold together. The cornstarch does some magic, and you can tell when it's mixing, because you know how like for regular sugar cookies, they kind of are gooey.
Yeah, they're very soft, yeah.
These form like a non-Newtonian liquid situation where they just like, it's like a ball. And you can pat it doesn't get on your hands, and it's just the cornstarch.
Huh?
It also gives you a little bit of a crisper cookie. The benefit is it's a little crisper and laser sharp edges. You're gonna love it.
Beautiful.
1 tablespoon in, 2 tablespoons in. I hate the way cornstarch feels.
I know, it kind of makes your teeth like hurt.
You can let me know in the comments if you actually like it, because I had some people tell me they like the feeling, and I'm like, oh, it's literally my worst nightmare. Oh, okay. So for a chocolate cookie, I always love a lot of salt. Do you like salty cookies too?
Yeah, especially when chocolate's involved.
I feel like chocolate, salt, really like it comes alive. So I'm gonna use 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And now for the cocoa powder. Stand back. You're not wearing an apron.
No apron.
This is a combo of natural and Dutch cocoa powder.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite?
I think I like the Dutch best.
Yeah, I actually like the Dutch best too. In this cookie, this works. Dutch gives you like a fudgier cookie, and it's like also much darker. This is like a blend, 1/4 of a cup, and we're gonna add 3/4.
Okay, so there you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
So 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder.
The smell.
This is gonna smell crazy in the oven, just you wait. And now I'm gonna carefully sift it into this pretty pink bowl. If you watch the channel, you know that I'm very spillsy. Spillsy McSpills a lot.
Excuse me, I just inhaled chocolate.
Oh my gosh. No. So if you've watched the channel, you know that I am I try my best. I try my best, but it's just not happening. So like there's always like a spill, something flies up in the air. It's like a Goldilocks situation. And
or your co-host is choking on chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is this the whisk drawer too?
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
That's the stirring.
That's the stirring drawer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I need you to come whisper some organization into the new kitchen once it happens.
Okay. Feel like I need a mask.
It's
so intense.
It's pretty intense. Okay, now we're gonna set it aside and we'll be back right after a little wiping. Amy was just pointing out, like, this is probably hard because it's so cold in here. It's like, you know, what is it?
It's probably 65 degrees.
But that's not even cold. But like in LA, room temperature is like a constant, like 72 degrees all year round. It's so interesting because now I'm getting such a good perspective on other people's problems.
Yeah.
Like on my Swiss meringue buttercream recipe, people have talked about curdling. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like it might turn into a soup because it's too warm, but then you do X, Y, or Z. It curdles because the butter is cold room temperature and you haven't finished adding it in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, now I get it. Oh my gosh, I had like a lot of...
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the countertop material that you have makes a difference in how cold your butter is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like,
is this like warmer because it's concrete?
Not particularly.
Is it colder?
I'd say it's a little colder.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
I had no idea. All right, we're adding in 1 cup or 226 grams of unsalted butter into a stand mixer. And Amy has the big professional one, which I'm excited to use. I've never used one before. I have many stand mixers, as you know, but they're all like the normal size, like the middle size.
This was like a holiday gift a few years ago.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna cream it up just for like a minute or two if it's cooler. And then,
there you go.
Okay, that's nice and creamy. That's like an aircraft machine. It's like,
It's gonna take off.
All right, now I'm gonna add in 1 cup or 200 grams of regular granulated sugar.
Perfect.
I've been making a lot of meringues lately, so I'm like, drizzle the sugar in, drizzle, but just dump it in, just dump it in. You don't need to make this butter light and fluffy, you're really just incorporating it.
Okay.
You kind of actually don't wanna add that much air into the batter. A little bit is totally fine. And I'm scraping the bowl down because it needs to be all mixed in there.
It smells so good. Holiday bakery season is on.
Butter and sugar is a revelation, let me tell you. All right, one more mix.
Are there eggs in this recipe?
Yes.
Oh, I don't see them. We're gonna have
I forgot
to
to
get
bring
some
one.
out.
I didn't bring any eggs.
How about you borrow one of mine?
Can I borrow one of your eggs? Okay, thank you. Oh dear.
Is it 1 or 2?
Just 1 egg.
Okay. These are heirloom.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna have heirloom chickens when yours
Yes.
comes?
Oh my gosh, there's a whole chicken thing happening.
Oh,
That's gonna be
good.
another video. Look how pretty this is. Do you see this color? I'm gonna wear this. It goes with my outfit.
Yeah, it totally goes with your outfit. That's why I picked it out.
Thank you. Gonna crack it in there like a devil. Well, actually, I'll do it in the bowl.
Yeah, because it'll be pretty. You want to see it.
Just for you. Normally, I would. Huh. Oh my gosh.
Aren't they gorgeous?
1 egg in, mix it up, scrape it down, mix it again. Now this is all creamed up. I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of vanilla, and this is coffee with milk in it. You don't have to use the milk. I just literally stole it from my coffee. And a teaspoon of coffee.
That's like the secret ingredient.
Coffee and chocolate is like,
Really good.
also coffee, salt, and chocolate is like,
He says all this talk about cookies.
yeah, Torin's like, tick-tock. Amy has the cutest and most photogenic standard poodle named Torin. He's like, I know you're talking.
Very, very talkative today.
Yeah. Okay, 1 more mix. That's it. Now we're gonna add in our very powdery chocolate mixture, and I'm gonna show you what I like to do. So we're gonna dump this in, and here's my attempt to like not have it be a cloud, because it's actually
Yeah,
like,
because it
it's
almost
like-
choked me.
she's like, I'm dying. It's like, so right now I'm just hand mixing it a little bit, and you don't need to do this, but it'll get things started, and you don't have to scrape the bowl down as much afterwards.
Well, that makes sense. You don't want to know what I do.
What do you do?
I use that attachment thing,
Uh-huh.
but then
The tea towel?
I take a tea towel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all about the tea towel life. Insert tea towel montage.
Yeah.
You might want to cover it with a tea towel if needed. Cover the mixer in a tea towel. To the tea towel. Put this with a tea towel. Thank you. All right, should we get a tea towel out?
We could.
It's gonna be crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? Let's use that attachment. Let's do it Amy style.
Okay, Amy. Oh, we mean with the tea towel? Okay.
Yeah. And then just turn it on. That was easy, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably safe now.
So you want to mix this until it comes together, and you're going to notice it gets darker and changes color.
Yep, I see it already.
Don't be discouraged if it's like light for a while. It just takes a minute.
Woo, it looks nice and fudgy.
Super fudgy. I'm going to take this down. I don't want to have any big blobs of that sugar butter, so I just want to make sure we get all those off, because that can ruin a cutout cookie.
It makes them all spread out then, right? Even though you have
You already
them.
have like a pool of butter that just melts. It happens with a lot of people for a pastry crust. And now we're done.
Okay.
So this batter's finished.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna roll it out now when it's wet.
Yep.
But I'm using the same technique that I do with my fancy tarts, which is to roll it out between 2 layers of parchment paper.
Okay.
Now we're gonna dump this out, and you can use plastic wrap if you want to. I actually like the paper a bit more though, because I find it's more forgiving, and I think it's like nice to use less plastic.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you even have plastic wrap at your house?
I don't.
Right.
Do you want me to take that? I'll put it in
Yeah,
the
you
sink.
could take it. Get all this delicious dough off, and you can smell it already.
It smells really good.
Okay.
Done with them?
Yes,
In
thank
the
you.
sink they go.
So you have a couple things you could do. I'm gonna use my clean hands and just give this a good smash. I'm not kneading it, I just wanted to like get started.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use a knife and I'm gonna trim it because I like my cookie to be like a square. All right, now, Amy has a bunch of beautiful rolling pins and I have a little collection myself, and I was telling her that this is my favorite rolling pin, and I bought it on one of the trips to Connecticut before we moved out. It has these bumpers, so whenever I make like a fancy tart or something, it has to be exactly 1/8 of an inch. These bumpers do a perfect job. This cookie today is gonna be 1/4 of an inch, exactly.
Cool.
You don't have to use it, but I don't know, I think it's funny because I have the nice wood ones, the French rolling pins, the ones that you can hang up.
And this is the one that wins.
It wins a lot of the time. And then I also will just be spreading it out. And then the nice thing about parchment paper is you can just lift it up and reset it if it gets wrinkled.
I've never done this before between two.
Okay, now we can get to rolling. And you see the wrinkles? Just lift it up.
And that's handy too.
Yeah. See how clean it is and neat?
I love it. It like makes me so happy.
And you can have really like laser thin cookies too if you use this, or if you have a good eye.
Sure.
You might have a better eye than I do. I have a secret to tell you.
Yes.
I knew that it was gonna be a little bit longer to film here today, and I'm already like superimposing upon your time. So I brought out a swap out of chilled dough so we can like just
That's brilliant.
go straight to cookie cutting.
All right.
You're gonna notice the parchment paper might be a different color.
Okay.
All right. This though will just go on a baking sheet and pop it into the fridge.
So this is going into the fridge, and we're gonna take out the other one that's already
We're
ready.
gonna do a tradesies.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
I love that it just sticks to it.
So here's our swap out. I used my brown parchment paper. And what I'm gonna do right now to help them pop out easily, I'm just gonna lift it off, place it back down. And then we're gonna flip it over again and lift it off, set that aside. And now we can just cut our cookies out. I'm using 2 shapes. My favorite, this is so boring, but I love round cookies. And I have this favorite graduated circle set that I am obsessed with. There's a link in the description below, as well as for the rolling pin if you want to pick one up.
Nice.
And then we're just gonna pop them out.
Look at that. It's perfect.
I'm like giggling with glee right now because Amy is an expert cookie maker.
And
I feel like I've been approved of.
I think you have. I love it.
So they come out really easily, and for fun, I like gingerbread.
Yeah.
But I love chocolate, so I wanted to make like a chocolate gingerbread man, so you go ahead.
May I?
Yeah, please do.
All right. This dough smells so incredible.
Oh my gosh, wait. I'm not one to boast, but wait till it goes into the oven. It's gonna be crazy.
It's a lovely dough.
It's the cornstarch.
And they're so easy to like pop out.
The cornstarch and the cocoa powder make a huge difference.
Really, truly they do.
All done cutting. This dough can get rolled up and either put back in the fridge or in the freezer for later. Just wrap it really well.
I love it.
And then this, I'm just gonna transfer right over here, like that. That's the nice thing about using the parchment paper too. You can just literally reuse it for the baking. And you do want to give these cookies a little bit of space. They don't need that much, but you know, at least an inch. So these are gonna be in the oven for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
The cookies are just cool enough to touch, and the house smells like chocolate, which is a really nice smell to have.
So good.
And while they were baking, we melted some white chocolate for dipping. This is the easiest way to decorate cookies, which I highly approve of. You know I like a fancy cake.
Been teasing him all afternoon. He's like, woof, I've had it.
Poodles are very smart, so like he's actually able to understand. Okay, so you know I like a fancy cake or pastry. I'm gonna dredge it a little bit.
He needs to go out.
Okay. There we go, that's all I have to do.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Kind of like a black and white cookie, but
Love it.
if you want to make it holiday, which you don't have to, but I'll just sprinkle a little bit of crushed candy cane on here. And what's this?
Perfection.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Peppermint, white chocolate.
What a nice
the works.
thing.
We can do a couple more. Do you want to try one?
Sure.
A smear. I like it. Perfect. And then you could also do a drizzle. So let's bunch a couple together. I like that as well.
So nice.
The chocolate is like a beautiful consistency too.
Really.
Here we go. Do you want to give them a couple of little sprinkle?
A little bit. I can't resist.
Oh, that's pretty. I like it. The chocolate's still not dry. Should we give these a taste? Cheers.
Okay, now I need a cup of coffee to go with it.
Yes.
What nice flavor. That's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you, unbiased taste tester.
No, it's so good.
Thank you so much for having me over and baking and spending the day. It was really fun. And I feel like making cookies is so much better in pairs or groups.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you here.
If you want to see Amy giving me the best tutorial on flower arrangement, it was like so mesmerizing to watch. It's like very relaxing flower arranging. Click over here. And in the meantime, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
See ya.